Let's rock.
What is up? I am back, and it's another episode of What's Your Grails The Return. And I have returned finally. So, I'm your host, Tony Sanders. And yeah, man, this has been a while coming, and I'm glad to be back, man. So, usually I have a fun time doing this, and sometimes I have a co host on, sometimes I do it solo. But, man, I got a special guest tonight, and this guy, he just hit 1K recently, and he celebrated real big time. And he is a good buddy of mine. So let me get him out here so we can talk about his grails, because he is returning this time. He's been on the show before, so he is a returning guest.
Oh, bro. The best intro cutscenes in the game.
And of course, you all know this is Comichead84. Man, congratulations on hitting 1K recently.
Oh, thanks.
And man, so you've been in the game for a little bit, and man, you came up, pretty fast, dude. And a lot of this new class, man, I enjoy y'all's guys' stuff, man. Two brothers, man, there's so many. J Hood, man, uh, Hialeah, name a few others, man. That's just killing it out there. Just got to watch these channels. Here on the Kid, that's another little kid that's killing it too.
Oh yeah, yeah, man, absolutely. And like you said, man, I've been on before, but this is kind of fun because, like, has it been on like a year? Would you say about a year?
Yeah, it's been a year, dude. Like, I think it's been a year exactly, almost. Like, it's been a while since you've been on the show. So I'm glad to have you back on, and I know you've accumulated some grails, but I have to ask you, like I ask all my guests, what do you consider your holy grails or a holy grail?
Holy grails, shit. My opinion is that because I think that holy grails shouldn't even really be a personal choice. It should be like the holy grails, the authority in the comic book hobby. There are certain holy grails, in my opinion. And I think there are only 5 holy grails, right? They got to be super historic, and they got to be generally really old too, because they're like the beginning of the genre, So the 5 holy grails that I think is Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman. Action Comics 1, first appearance of Superman. Captain America #1. Marvel Comics, the forefather, the Superman of Marvel Comics.
Oh yeah.
So Captain America #1. I guess the whole Trinity by right. I think the whole Trinity should be in Holy Grail. Like, because Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are the elite.
Everybody wants and shouts out to Magic Lasso, man, because like he does some killer stuff on his channel, and he's a big Wonder Woman fan, and that's the funny thing is, like, I think it was you that were talking about it, but it's like her first appearance there, she's not on the cover.
Yeah.
And then like the second appearance, she's actually.
The funny thing is, if I could get one or the other, I mean, aside from price, because All Star Comics 8 is her first appearance, and she's not on the cover, but her second, that Sensation Comics, is a banging cover, but not her true first appearance. So I would have to say All Star Comics 8 is a holy grail. The first female, not first female comic hero, but the first long, enduring, historic female superhero. So All-Star 8, Tech, Superman. And then on the Marvel side, I feel like there's only 2 Marvel holy grails. And it's Captain America 1 and Marvel Comics 1. Even though it's like Timely printed it, technically. So Marvel Comics 1, and that's the first appearance of Submariner and the OG Human Torch.
Oh yeah,
that's like the real old school trinity of Marvel Comics is Cap, the Invaders, Cap, Human Torch, OG Human Torch, and
Toro and
in there.
Bucky. Yeah, and
Yeah, man.
so
That's
like,
it. That's drop the gavel. I don't. I'm not overthinking it, Chris. I don't because I don't think that. I think other books are grails. Like the books that I think you're referring to are just grails. No doubt. No doubt Amazing Fantasy 15 is a grail, but it ain't a holy grail, bro. I lump in Amazing Fantasy 15 in like just that crop.
so you're saying it's like a subgroup. So you're gonna say like you got like Hulk one, FF1, Amazing
Yeah,
Fantasy, and then
yeah.
like what's the other one? There's one more, so another popper in there.
Yeah. Tales of Suspense, probably. Well, even though that's not his main title, because Iron Man 1 doesn't really get that same respect. Um, but yeah, I think that little crew of 1960s Marvel revolutionized the game, and they're grails. But I'm talking about holy Smithsonian Museum grails. You got to go back to the 40s, dude. Ain't no book in the 60s a holy grail. Period. Amazing Fantasy ain't
Uh,
it. Serious Fantastic Four 1, in my humble
see,
opinion.
to me, like yeah. So this is a book that you was talking about Cap. So this is like a grail that I bought. Like I can remember buying it for cheap, and even with the green label and the 1.5, which is the only one in the census. Last time I checked,
Oh,
uh, it's a rare book. Makes it a rare book.
I'm in the same club. I'm
Yeah. So yeah, oh, you're Silver Surfer.
my server, yeah.
But yeah, and that's my and like I got videos of just like going through that and reading it and stuff and messing with it, and like
Yeah,
it came back at 1.5 just because of married cover, but it's all complete
yeah.
intact.
What a classic
But
book. That's a
but
great book.
I had to get it twice because
Shit. You two-time, Tony two-time.
like I had to have it twice
Dang.
because like yeah man, like I'm a Cap fan, and like these are
Yeah.
like when people have a problem buying, I think this is like a book I would buy like multiples of and not have a problem of
Is
I'd feel
that four is purple, right?
yeah that's restored. You can see
Yeah.
where the actual color touch is on here, and it's like right here. There's a spot like right here on the approved. You can see it. You see how it's lighter right there where my thumb's kind of
Oh
pointing at.
yeah, yeah.
See where it's lighter? Yeah, you can kind of see it. So I could
You
probably
know what? I'm glad it doesn't. I'm a little OCD with that shit, so it does irk me a bit. But you know what? I'm glad that it doesn't bother you.
no, not really, man. Like the labels don't bother me, man. As long as I own the book, like that's cool with me. I look at more as a thing for my kids, like later on for them. Like if I'm not around, hey, that's dad's stuff that he left for us or whatever. Like I said, so that's a cool thing for them,
Yeah,
and something to remember me by if I'm not around. But
yeah,
like,
yeah,
or cash in if they need to, and I expect you guys to help them.
yeah, yeah. None of you, you know what I'm saying, lizards better come out the lurch trying to buy them for half price, y'all.
Oh no! I told my wife dead ass. I was like, grab my phone. If anything ever happened to me, just grab my phone and go to like the first few contacts, like Comichead and whoever, and like hit them guys up and
Yeah,
get to selling if you need to.
yeah, yeah, man.
But that's only if I needed to. But like we have life insurance and stuff like that. But it's just like
Yeah, no,
you
that's
know,
cool. Yeah, but that's the cool thing about the hobby, man. If you're in a real pinch, dude, you're not just. It's not just for fun. You are accumulating, a portfolio.
yeah,
So
basically, yeah. And it's like I look at it like that sometimes, and then it's like, but I look at it more like I'm collecting art as well because it's like,
yeah,
I like
absolutely.
I like art, man. It's like and I'm gonna show this book right here, and this is a book that we have in common because on your channel you recently did a series on this character, and
Mm,
this is a banging ass cover, and we're
yeah,
gonna cuss for this one because I do love this cover, and
yeah,
everybody should have this in their collection, or at least know the story, or at least go watch Comic Head's review on it because it's pretty damn good.
great story.
Uh, this is you already know Miracle Man right there. Yes, the death of Kid Miracle. That dude, man, like just I don't know, man. Just always one of the killer covers that I always like.
Bro. Then 15. I think that's the last one of Alan Moore's run. 15.
I
I
believe
think.
so. Yeah. Let's see.
Uh,
That's
it's
yeah.
either 15 or like 18, but I think it's 15. Um,
But yeah, this is like one of those ones that
it's one of the best comics series that I've ever read.
yeah.
Straight up.
So let's give a couple quick shots out to the chat out here. We
No,
got people out here that
you got a killer chat going right now.
jumping in and out. Let's see. I gotta go back up here. Shouts out to Biggie Shaq. He was up here earlier. Let's see. Oh, let's see. YouTube is always 90. Chris Barrett, good to see you. I know I just seen Man Cave Comics. Yes, there he is. And
Man,
then we've
kid,
got Unruly Simeon in the house. Good to
see
see
me?
you. And then we've got, let's see, I know I see my bro in here. Oh, wait, Geek Aficionado. What's up, bro?
Jimmy,
There he is. There he is, the man of the
Jeffrey,
hour,
what's
Jeffrey.
up?
He got an invite while he trying to play. Like, I don't know why. I sent him invites to everything. He just acts like you don't get them. But that's
Yeah,
all
well,
good.
it's
And
good
then
to see you back
shouts out to Comic Books NYC. He's getting his feet
up.
wet again. I let him take his time. And then we got, who else in here? I just seen, Outright Family and Comics. What's up? I'm trying to get everybody in here. Up, Seawood. What's up, bro?
Yo, Chico,
Newsstand. Kingdom Comics, bro. What is up?
what up, Kingdom?
And again, once again, my cohorts. Yeah, he's what he said. I'm sitting in.
Man, Jeff,
I'm sitting in my underwear. Hey,
he probably got the AC on in his underwear. I ain't mad at that.
shouts out to Jeffrey. So, man, so what got you back into collecting, man? Like, what really got you back into the collecting game? Because like you popped on the scene, and like I started watching your videos, and like I got, you started doing different things. You've done a few auctions and stuff, but like it's always to fuel the hobby. So, what got you back in?
Shit, man, if I'm being real, like, there was the childhood era of collecting. Then there was the revisiting it as an adult. I told the story a couple of times when I was working the graveyard shift at a 7-Eleven in my early 20s. It was just boring. I read all the magazines in the quickness. This is like before tablets and iPhones. I know, I'm still old enough that I didn't have an iPhone. That wasn't even a thing. So, or tablets and shit. So I had to find stuff to read, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go back to comics. And I read all like the kind of like adult oriented stuff I always heard about, but never really read, like Watchmen, Preacher, Dark Knight Returns, all that stuff I returned to in my 20s. And then I, fell away from it for a little while. Like everyone says, then I started, getting ass, and I stopped reading comics. So it was like that similar thing. But like 2 years ago, when I got back into like buying comics and collecting them, it was like a couple years back. If I'm being honest, it was like after a little breakup. So I'm like, after breakups, I'm like, I need a little hobby to keep me busy, bro. Fuck always relying on a chick to like keep me entertained. So started getting back into comics. Then I found all you maniacs on YouTube. Because at first I'm like, oh man, I would never, like, buying a book that was like $50. It was like unheard of. I was like, I ain't doing that. And I'm seeing all the books that you guys are buying. I'm like, hundreds of dollars. I'm like, y'all are nuts. Here I am, dude. I'm about to show you.
Yeah, go to pop it out. Let's see.
Yeah. So the rest is history.
So yeah, like you just like started. I know you started like then you start CG. It's like when you start buying stuff, it's like because I know when I started, it was like I started buying, and then like I found out about slabbing, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll get some stuff, that I like graded, and then it was just like, okay, it was like, oh, look at this. This is interruption. This is how you know you're live because my dog needs to go outside right now. So if you would please show a book real quick
I'll
before I
hold on
interrupt.
the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, hold out the fort. My dog,
Yeah.
come here, Chewy. Come here, Chewy. Come
Full
look. This
screen,
is
Tone.
Chewy. Come here,
Oh,
come here, Chewy. Come here, Chewy. This is why I call her Chewy. Come here, Chewy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to come here, friend? Come here.
Let's see it.
This is why she's called Chewy because she looks just like Chewy.
Chewy.
Come on, let's go outside. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, yo, full screen me, Tom. He didn't hear that. All right. Oh, here we go. He heard me. What's up, y'all? Listen, the way I set up, I got a shit ton of books, so I better like get to it. I separate because I like what Tony, when he like has different categories of grails. Like, what's your cover grail? What's your this grail, that grail? So I kind of got like different grails set up. So first, I'm going to show you my signature grails. Okay, signature grails. I got 3 of them. I'm not a big signature collector, but there's certain of like my favorite iconic artists that I wanted to make a point to get their signature in the collection, just as a display piece, and whatever. So Darwin Cook, rest in peace. It's not so much the book that makes this a grail. It's a mid 2000s, right? Yeah, mid 2000s Spirit run. But my man Darwin Cook, dude, rest in peace. Got a signature on that. I'm a huge fan of him. And almost in a similar vein, dude, Bruce Timm, I've spoken on. I know he's not. I know not everyone holds him in the same reverence, but I do. The dude is a legend. Bruce Timm. This is a new one in the collection. This is like a new thing for me to even get signatures and stuff. So,
Oh yeah. Like it's like you get bit after a while of getting them, and it's like, oh
yeah. But I'm not gonna go nuts. My thing is there's like a handful of artists that I want one from, and one a piece, and that's it. I'll probably have,
Speaking of artists, I picked up recently an artist signature, and as well it's like it's an artist grail for me, really, a signature grail and artist grail, and a book that like a lot of people like probably want in their collection, but like I had to have it because he's the master to me. He'll always be. You got Jack Kirby, but for the '90s, man, he was the man. It wasn't Todd McFarlane. It was. It wasn't your boy Rob Liefeld. He was the rock star, yeah. But if you wanted the master, you had to go with Jim Lee, man. You had to have Jim Lee. So this is his first. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, that's a cool. You don't, especially that one signed. That's ill.
So this is like one I had to have. Like he was like.
What did he do? He didn't do that cover, right?
He did the interior.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Did they put it on the label first, Jim Lee?
Yeah, because it's CBCS. They did the first published comic art of Jim Lee.
Yeah. That's a dope book, man. You don't see that one around much.
And it's like one I picked up this year. And like it's just like what's crazy is the Wildcats won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I got it signed in a 9.0, and like that's supposed to be something big now, but I'm just kind of like whatever, okay. But I just like Jim Lee.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. Jim Lee is pretty much approaching legendary status.
Yeah, like I just enjoyed his like artwork all the time, and it was like some of his like storytelling was cool, but his action scenes always killed it.
Oh yeah.
So
one more signature grail.
Oh, that is the one I've been missing out of my collection. Let me get
it, man.
Yes,
beautiful Steranko signature.
The elusive Steranko, it eludes me still. It's a unicorn.
Love that cover, and they don't put it in the notes and shit, but I'm adding this to my Wolverine key set, dude, because this is when it's like a fan submitted concept of Wolverine. It's like a character called Wolverine. He has like a healing factor. I think he has claws. Like, how they have the black suit Spider-Man that was like a fan submitted costume design.
Yeah.
It's that same idea with this one. So, yeah. So that's just a bonus about the book, but just to have this book signed by Steranko in the green.
Now, isn't it like he did like the body, but like somebody else did the face or something like that? In like.
Oh, on this one, I don't know. I never heard that.
I thought I heard that story before. Like he did the body and everything, but somebody else did the face or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I heard that one time somewhere.
That'd be interesting.
What was it? Oh, the gold was it? See what said?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, Jim Lee. Like the only reason I got mine signed, like the other ones I have, are like the Wildcats and the what was it, the other one I have, but like it's because I sent them to the Desert Wind or whatever the heck those places are, and like had them. No, Planet Awesome Collectibles.
Oh
yeah. I sent it to them, and it was kind of like. I mean, like they did the job. It just took them a while, but they did the job, so I'm not going to complain. It just took a while. So you have amassed quite a collection. I see.
Man. I don't know if you heard me say when you stepped away, but I sort of, because one of the things I dug from when you started the show was it's what's your grails, but you were the first one I saw that like categorized grails, and you're like cover grail, this grail, that grail. So I got them like categorized. So that was my future grail.
the signature grail. So do you got a? Do you have? Let's see what we say. You already showed your signature. You have a cover grail, like a cover grail you want to show,
I
like a.
got a section. Yeah, I got a little cover
Let,
grill section.
let's see the little cover grail
All
section because like
right.
this is for the fellas on my cover grill because I had to pick this one up because I'll show this real quick. Well, I gotta show both of them because like it doesn't make sense to show one and then the other one show because while you're digging for yours, I'll show mine's. Hold on a second. But this is the second appearance of Lady Death right there,
Oh, nice. That is dope.
which is weird. It's like one of those ones like what we were talking about the Wonder Woman because like that's her. She's on the, but her first appearance is.
Is that Evil Ernie's first appearance?
Yeah, his first appearance
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
that's a great book. Evil Ernie's the shit.
and it's like this one I always wanted too. It was like this one and but like I wanted hers too because like she's like always been one of those cool characters to have.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you were a Lady Death collector.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Like who doesn't like Lady Death?
All right.
Like I watched the cheesy cartoon they had of her.
Yeah. All right. Here's some cover grails. And there's gonna be some that are gonna cross over into another category that are cover grails too. But here's just some cover grails I grabbed. Right. Here's my She-Hulk cover grail. The jump rope
Oh,
issue. That falls into cover grail category for me. I'm not a big Spider-Man collector, but there's certain books that I like to have of his, and I wanted to get this one because I think it's a cover grail. That ASM 39,
oh man, that's on my list, bro.
bro, this is the shit. It's just such an iconic cover, dude.
And it's like the reveal of the Norman Osborn being the Goblin, and it's just like one of those ones that I enjoy. Like I need to get in my PC, which I don't have.
Great book. There's not
So
a lot of moderns, like real modern stuff. This is 2017, man. Ever since I saw it, I had to have it. I loved it.
oh, it's got the 10-0 from the runt.
You know what I mean? It's in my DGC, dude.
Yeah, shots out.
Yeah, I loved it so much. I had to get the custom DGC, and he hooked it up lovely. I love how this presents, bro, in the DGC.
I know, boy, that hooks up.
So, Mark Brooks is the shit, dude, and this is his masterpiece to me. Those cherry blossoms and all that, just game over.
Mark Brooks is the man, though. He's underrated, bro. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah,
he's like one of the underrated ones to me.
yeah, he's a modern master, I think.
And shouts out to Cachone. What is up,
First
bro?
edition, the Iron Edition. What up?
Yep, first edition up in here.
Oh, is Stone Cold Steve Whiting in here? What up, man?
Where's Stone Cold Steve White? He's in
I don't
here?
know, but I saw first edition say Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, he is in here. My bad. There he is. Oh snap.
Yeah.
So man, yeah. So
I got more
yeah.
cover grails for you. I got some more cover grails. John Buscema Magic, Avengers 57.
Nice.
Behold the Vision. This is another cover grail, Doctor Strange 169. Love that cover, dude.
For real, that's nice.
Fantastic. And it's the first, Doctor Strange solo title.
Solo story, yep.
That's when, what is it, Strange Tales, right? It was Strange Tales was his.
Yeah, what was it?
That run, and then it switched over. Dave Stevens.
Oh, nice.
My guy. Planet Comics #1. Cover Grail Foe Show. And one more for the Cover Grail category, man. This one got A-OK to me, bro. By the one and only JoJo. And
you already know.
Controversial. It's so like jarring when you see it. Like, what the fuck? Is that needles and shit? Like, what's happening on this cover? And it's expertly drawn by Neil Adams. So I love this book.
That's another one I need to get too. Man, you be having some nice ones too. I'd be like, oh man, I need to get. And that's the another part of the hobby that's like a problem and a blessing. It's like I'll be watching videos sometimes and I'm just like, oh yeah, I need to add that to my PC, or oh yeah, I need to get that. And it's like next thing you know, now a book that I added to my PC, it was like it came in this year. But I bought it last year, but it didn't come in until this year. So it was kind of
Okay.
funny. So I bought it, sent it off to CGC. I don't know what happened, but like it came back finally. So this is a first appearance, and this is a book that like I love Captain America. I love Captain Marvel. So why not enjoy some Captain Britain?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Captain Britain #1.
Yeah. In the UK edition.
Yeah, UK edition. With the mask, people, you gotta have the mask, or it's gonna not get the blue label. You gotta have the mask.
Oh, it comes as a mask inside.
Yeah, you gotta have the mask, or
Oh,
you'll get like a green label without it.
damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's one of the key things whenever you're buying this book is ask the seller, does it come with the mask? If it does not come with the mask, veer away unless you just don't care about the label.
That's
Like,
dope, man. Yeah, I just got the first American in Marvel team up just recently, like a couple weeks back,
like
like a month ago. I got that one.
this one's a Chris Claremont story, Larry Lieber cover, Herb Trimp, and Fred Kita art. So a lot of people worked on this book. So.
It's dope. That's a cool one. That's I do like that about your collecting style, that you tend to get books that like are not everyday books. I try to implement that a little in my collection too, and not just go down the path of the hotkeys.
Yeah,
I like that. I dig that, dude.
because I'm like if it like all right, like if it resonates with me like in some shape or form in some way of media, like if it touches on like I'm a big, like I said, I'm a big Bruce Lee fan. So like I'm a fan of like the Green Hornet. So I bought like what was it? Oh, right. So because of Bruce Lee, I'm a fan of the Green Hornet. So I bought Green Hornet 1.
Yeah,
So
it's dope.
that was like and that's like part of the hobby is like stuff like that. Like what you're interested in can bring it around to something that you can get to like hey I'm a fan of Bruce Lee. I knew he did the Green Hornet. I know that Gold Key has a #1. So I think I want that, because I'm such a fan, and it's like I do like the Green Hornet, and I actually like the cheesy Seth Rogen. I
Is
mean,
Bruce
Seth,
Lee on the cover of that book?
huh?
Is Bruce Lee on the cover of that book?
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, so that is Bruce Lee. Damn, that's tight, man.
As
I
Bruce
like
Lee,
that.
and then like on the back, the best part's the back though, because it's like an
Oh,
actual studio photo of them by the car,
wow.
and so that to me was always the cool part of the book was like the back.
Have you read Masks from Dynamite Comics yet?
No, is it pretty good? Like
Dude, it's because it's Green Hornet and Kato team up with the Shadow and Zorro and the Spider, another like pulp comic hero, and it's all illustrated covers and interiors by Alex Ross.
damn,
It's amazing, bro. It's slept on, and if you're a Green Hornet Kato fan,
man,
dude,
yeah.
it's so cool. And bro, they teamed up with fucking Zorro and the Shadow. Like,
Man,
it's
the
such a
Shadow. That's another man. That's
what a
another.
fun premise. Yeah.
I love the Shadow, dude. I love the cheesy Alec Baldwin movie. Matter of fact, I've watched it a few times. I went to the theater when it came out to see it because that's how much I liked the Shadow. It was just like people were like, my mom was like, "What the heck is the Shadow?" When I was just like, "Yo, like
It's cool.
just something I always dug,"
Yeah, I gotta read his because I gotta give credit. Unruly Simeon has kind of put me on to Howard Chaykin,
Mm.
and I'm almost done with American Flag, um, and but probably my next thing that I read of his is The Shadow. I hear that, and it looks from what I've seen, it looks like Howard Chaykin does a dope run on The Shadow.
Man, like like that's one of my favorite characters. And the Shadow, that's the only golden age, like besides Cap, that I've dipped into is the Shadow.
Yeah, yeah. The all right, ready? Personal grails.
Oh yeah, personal.
In personal grails, I kind of count these as like, to most people, these books really wouldn't be shit, but for me, they're personal grails, right?
Oh yeah,
I pulled three of them. One is this could be cover grail too.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Macho Man variant of WWE in a classy ass DGC case. I love this. I'm a Macho Man Randy Savage stan. He's the greatest, and it's just there's just not a lot of comic books with Savage on it,
Oh
and
yeah.
not only that, but this is, I think, what a fantastic cover this is. So, boom, Gotta put that in there. And then these last two are just from like early comics that I ever had. Like the very first comic, and this is the one because on the back you can see the whiteout from my mom writing a phone number in blue pen on the back. And I was like, damn, man, I whited out over it. So this is the first one that got bought off like a supermarket spinner rack. And it's a amazing Spider-Man 349. My first book, dude. I fucking read the hell out of this book. You can see, I don't know if it shows through here, but in the right light, you can see this like pencil indentation around Spidey's head from
Oh yeah, you can see it. There it is. Yeah.
That's from me like tracing, trying to draw Spidey way like as a little kid, dude.
Hey, Eric Larson's one of the best at doing that. Eric Larson, that's the ones that like the Spider-Mans that like when I was into Spider-Man, it was like you had McFarlane, you had Larson, then you had Bagley, and it was just like a string. That trio of artists was like it was like nonstop good art that you didn't have to worry about when you bought the book. You knew you're going to be satisfied with your Spider-Man artwork. And then after that, I forgot who took over after Bagley, so it's just like.
Yeah, I think Larson should be right in that because you hear like Bagley from like those '90s kind of like Spider-Man artists. You hear a lot of Bagley, McFarlane.
Yeah, but nobody ever says Larson. But Larson was up there, man. He did.
Yeah, and this is I made a custom thing here, 84.
Oh yeah, I was looking at
the other one, even though it was like another one. It's just I just think of it hand in hand with this book. It wasn't the original. It was like one of those those milestone editions. So this is not the milestone edition. This is the OG. But this Amazing Spider-Man Annual 3, I've read this book so many times. It's such a fun book. When Spider-Man he does like a little initiation to join the Avengers, and they're like, "All right, what you have to do to join is Hulk is on the loose. You got to go subdue the Hulk and bring him back to the Avengers Mansion." Spoiler alert, it doesn't happen. He gets whopped, But the one that I had, I don't have it anymore, but it was those milestone editions where it's like silver around the outside.
Oh yeah.
So, but I had to get this one back too because I just always loved this book. So yeah, there's a little personal grail section. Okay.
All right, let me show you one personal grail, and this one I get a lot of flack for. Every time I show it, TJ tells me to put it away. I told you I'm a '90s fan. I'm an Image fan. I'm a Liefeld fan. I don't care. I like all of anybody that was affiliated with Image. Almost was like gets a pass with me in the comic industry. You can't really say that they don't because you got guys like Stephen Platt that came from there, Michael Turner. So those guys, Image gets a pass for me. So
I'm not mad at that. I respect that.
So Image United 1. And this is signed by Rob Liefeld, Walt Pasarcio, Jim Valentino, Ryan Otley, my man Ryan Otley. I love Ryan Otley. And this is like I don't know how, but it's signed by all these people, and it comes back at a 9.9, the only 9.9 in my possession.
And it's gold, dude. That's crazy.
And it's signed by all those people, and it's a Liefeld cover, and this is like. Hey man, it's personal for me. I like it.
That's CGC gold, right?
Yeah.
Damn, to all those SIGs be certified witness. That's an ill book right there. And it's 9.9. That's such a crazy unicorn fucking book, bro.
And that's like one that I just like. I had to have it. Like for no particular reason, but I just needed it.
No, it's for a good reason. That's a dope. If you're an Image fan, that is such a nasty book to have, dude. That's cool.
And it's like somebody would be like, oh, like, and I would never. I don't know, like it's. I don't know to be signed. And let me see, like, was it on the same day? And what's crazy is it's 2 of them on one day, and then 2 of them on another year, and it still came back a 9.9.
Yeah, and it's still maintained. It must be. Is it like hard foil or some shit?
I guess it's a hard one, but I'm not touching it no more, man.
Touch it.
Like, leave it alone. Like.
I got ready for my next category.
Oh yeah.
Golden Grail, Golden Age Grail, and I only got one because I haven't really got into Golden Age deep yet. Maybe
let me big screen this one.
Yeah, when I come back in a year or two, I might have a fatter Golden Age Grail category. But the one I got, and it's courtesy of my man, first edition, my Golden Age Submariner, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Got the Ruski helmet
right.
choking him out.
Yeah, what a
Oh,
fan.
look, he pulled the he pulled the hose out.
Yeah, he's pulling the hose out, the air supply.
He drowning him. Oh, you dirty submariner. You know he can't breathe.
Atlas Comics, baby.
That's clean though.
Dude, love this book. Thank you again. First edition, if you're in the chat, bro. This is definitely in my grail. When I think grails, this is one of them I think of, bro. I love this book. I love the Submariner.
Oh yeah.
So, speaking of Submariner, let's get into my Fantastic Four.
Oh Lord.
So my Fantastic Four universe grails. All right. So it's so crazy when I'm busting out when AOKs are stuff that's in your grails. Like that's so crazy that someone gifted me a grail. You know. So
Yeah.
I figure I gotta roll right into it. Shout out to the Dawn Data, bro.
Nice.
Broke me off magically in C2E2. This 8.0. Oh my god! Because you know what's funny story with this one is that I had this book and I bought it when I first met him. I first met him at Fan Expo Boston, and I met Kabi there, and I bought a copy of Submariner 1, and I was so gassed. It was like before I went to the con, I was saying like one book I want to get when I go there. I'm leaving with Submariner 1, so I was like that was my shit. I was looking around, I bought it. It was pretty nice condition. It was probably like a 4 or 5. I'm like, I finally get it graded. It comes back purple label. And I was like, oh, I was a little crushed, you know what I'm saying? And Don Dada just came through, bro. And it's like,
Man.
new label, and he doubled the grade, bro. Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. So we got the Submariner.
Man, I'm waiting to see it. Like, I'm waiting to see him. Like, if he gonna pop up in the MCU, because like, you know, you got Aquaman over there on the DC side, so we gotta have a little representation for the sea life out there. And then the boys, they got the Deep over there, on Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. I don't know. If I was them, I think some of the rumors have been introducing him to have Atlantis versus Wakanda is so dope. I think it's perfect. I hope
it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to see it, like, just see it go down, like, because I mean, it writes itself, king versus king. It's like,
yeah, king versus king, bro. And even though some people, when they think of this character, they don't always think Fantastic Four right away. But don't sleep, bro. She-Hulk. My She-Hulk first appearance, man. 9.4.
Newsstand,
baby. I'm a big fan of She-Hulk. This is California Blend.
Oh yeah.
I showed you the cover grail. I got a bunch of She-Hulk stuff. Dig the character. She's like one of those female characters that I really like.
You talk to Jeff Johnson on the New York Warriors.
Oh, yeah?
That's his Shoki boy. That's his girl.
Yeah, man. There's not a lot of like. I'll be honest. I don't know if this makes me some kind of misogynist or some shit, but there's not a lot of like female characters that I really like make a point to collect.
Oh yeah.
She-Hulk is one for sure. I love this character.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and all the other ones are probably X-Men characters.
Oh yeah.
X-Men has the best female characters in the game, I think. Jean Grey, Psylocke,
Storm.
Yeah, obviously Storm, probably the coolest one. Storm.
Oh, yeah. Some would say Jubilee.
I would say Jubilee.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit you with the Trinity next.
Here we go.
FF50.
That's the Dookie Brown cover, they say.
Dookie Brown with a lot of fucking oil spill on it. What do you call it? Rainbow stuff?
The crap, Rainbow Jizz.
Yeah, Rogue. Good call, guys. Rogue is definitely in that club too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, it's got some Newton rings, but it ain't that bad. So boom, I bought all 3 of these together, and I think that was when I went on your show. Was right when I got these last year. Oh wait, what was that?
Oh, them are on fire right now. You can't even really touch a lot of those.
Yeah, I got these at a pretty good price, bro.
And to me, it's like, when you get something like that, and it's like when you get it before it erupts or whatever, and it's like you're sitting on it. That's a good feeling, man. And it's like,
Yeah, you're right. That is a good feeling to be like, just get them early. And I was, because as soon as I could get the money together, and I decided like, all right, I'm down to spend this much on a book because I bought them. It was a big, it was a big purchase, biggest purchase I had made up until that point. I was like, I know I need to get Galactus and Silver Surfer ASAP because I started hearing all this movie news, and I'm like, bro, don't tell me because I'm not late to the party with Galactus, bro. I've been, you know, I got him tatted, bro. I love Galactus and Silver Surfer, so I had to get him ASAP. That was like the first like big Grail book I bought, and of course the FF48.
oh yeah, with the sandals, got the sandals.
The sandals, yeah, the chacleta. And I'm happy with the grades. Like
Hey,
sometimes
yeah,
I
man.
think of, oh, could I upgrade this or that? I think I'm cool, especially these 2 out of 4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I think of,
Fantastic Four. Hey, shouts out to Otto from the Grotto. It's linear, as he would say. So yeah, shouts out. That's man. Keep that. Yeah. So this one, this one is one that you know how people say they have like cornerstones in their collections, like they consider like this holds up. This is like something that if the ship goes down, I'm jumping out with this one piece, or at
yeah,
least one part of it. And like I said, I'm a Bruce Lee fan. Now, I'm a fan of The Crow. So you already know what book this is. This is my Crow 3.0 first print, signed by James O'Barr. But the best part about this book to me has always been when I found it, I was like, the back part, signed again by James O'Barr with the
and
sketch of the
yeah,
crow. Yeah,
yeah,
sketch with the crow in the back. So it's kind of rare for that. That's why I was just like, whoa, what the heck? Signed twice? It's
that's a killer book.
so this is like one that's like, I don't, like I said, if anything happens, like this is one that has to go, like for
Yeah,
because
yeah, that's awesome. If you imagine you somehow had Brandon Lee's signature on that fucking thing.
oh my
I mean, I
god,
know he died during the filming, so it's like impossible, but
yeah, but
uh,
man, could you imagine? Like,
that would be
and
such
like
a
that's another thing. Like a lot of people are like, I'm not real big on celebrity autographs, but that would be one. Like a Bruce Lee would be one. Jack Kirby, like he's a celebrity to me, so I'd like to have one of
Oh no,
his.
he's not a celebrity. That doesn't count.
That counts to me.
Actor.
And the only other actor besides that would be like maybe Chris Evans and definitely Robert Downey Jr. That'd be it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The,
So,
yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm not big on the idea of actor signing shit, but uh, I think I saw someone actually did it. But that Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan variant.
oh
Signed
yeah,
by
yeah.
Arnold. I'm a big Arnold fan. That movie I'm a fan of. That book. So I think all the stars align enough that I could fuck with that book. And the only other one might be getting like Michael Keaton to sign a Batman,
Yeah, that's true. That's
like
true.
a Batman '89, because you know how they have that Batman '89 comic.
Oh yeah.
Uh, that could be dope. But um, oh, we have
So
Fantastic Four, Grail.
oh yeah.
You know we
That's
got
my
that
that's
Black
my
Panther.
that's my son's Grail. That's his favorite, his little
Yeah.
favorite character.
Well, so one of them Black Panther, the other's Moon Knight.
No. My youngest son is Black Panther and Batman. My middle son is Moon Knight, and then like my oldest son, I don't know what the hell he's into.
You don't know what he likes yet.
Yeah, he's just like my oldest son. He's like he's in this thing where I'm grown now, Dad. I'm too old for that. I was like, yeah, but you're walking around in my superhero print tees.
Yeah. And my favorite little thing about this book is that his eyes are white normally, and someone colored in his eyes red. And that's
Oh
the only marking on the cover. And it's just dope that his eyes are red on that.
heck yeah!
Boom.
Like,
See, this one, I got 2 books that are at CGC right now that would be on this list.
Mhm.
One, even though this one, this copy that you mentioned before, is probably still one that would be a personal grail once I upgrade it, once the new one comes back. But Silver Surfer 1, baby.
oh yeah.
Big fan of Silver Surfer. The only one on the census, boy. Point blank
Like
label.
yeah, see, like my my Avengers 4.
Yeah, just like we're gonna stay in Silver Surfer mode.
Ooh, nice.
You know what I mean? If you're as a surfer collector, you gotta, you know what I mean, uh, sell auto as long as it. Oh, like a
Yeah,
movie,
yeah, yeah.
like
Like the
animation sell.
yeah, like I would only get Robert Downey Jr.'s if it was like
Oh, sorry.
the one I have the picture of him actually on the actual cover. Like it had to be like them on the cover.
Oh, I see. I read that wrong because he did shorthand for celebrity. I thought he said like an animation cell sign. But
No,
yeah,
no,
celebrity
celebrities.
autograph on a movie poster variant. Yeah, if it's like appropriate like that, I could dig that. Um, I guess this one would be Cover Grail, but I love this book. It might be one of my it's one of my It's like neck and neck. My favorite Silver Surfer covers are like neck and neck between these two. I mean, I think at the end of the day, this one probably wins out, but just by a hair, dude, because this is such a fire cover.
Nice.
So beautiful. It's the first time that Silver Surfer appears outside of the Fantastic Four title. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, yeah. So this predates Silver Surfer #1.
Mm.
All right, and what's this stack? I pulled so many stacks of shit, bro. I'm just gonna show you real quick. Watchmen 1 because it's one of the best.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah, I mean, just one of the best stories of all time. I think. I don't think it's overrated. Some people are like, "Oh, Watchmen's." I don't know. Say it's overrated. It's not.
Hey, I still got the one you gave me. And
Yes,
like, yo, hey, I read it. My kids read it. They like. We love the movie, man. I don't care what people say. I like the movie. I like the movie.
me too.
Yeah, I like the movie. Uh, I've seen like the what is it, director's cut and the regular one, but it doesn't matter. You know, either one was good to me. I liked it. You know, so and the
Yeah.
book's good.
Did you
So
see the show?
the shot, man, like I tried to get into it, and it was just like, ah, it's
Yeah.
like
It's
some
like
people say it's good. I was like, I couldn't get into it for some reason. I was expecting more along the lines of like,
yeah,
them being more interactive with superheroes, but it was just more like a police, like kind of. But I did like the fact, like, like spoiler alert, they whacked the chief right in the first episode. I
yeah,
was like, yeah, I was
yeah.
like,
Did you get real? You didn't get very far into the show, did you?
yeah, like I got like I think like 2 episodes in, and I was just
Yeah.
kind of like, man, I was like, oh man, I
It
don't
it's a good show. One thing I'll say about that show is I think, especially, and it gets better. Like it grows on you when you start to see what they're doing, and it all comes together. It's a really good show. It doesn't really feel like a Watchmen show, really. Like it's based on some Watchmen lore, but it doesn't really feel like a Watchmen show. But anyway, Watchmen is the shit. I got the #1 slabs. I got the raw run.
know. Oh yeah,
You
and
do
I
too.
think, yeah, I got the.
Here's some Spider-Man keys. My
Oh, look
Craven.
at you. Look at you.
Where's yours at, dude?
Oh, wait, let me see. Where is it at? Do I even have it out? I don't think I have it out. I think I put it up. Wait. Let me see.
Oh,
Ah,
Biggie.
I did have it out. Ah,
It's
the
an
raw
amazing
version.
A-OK that you got.
Man, yeah, I gotta get the slab, but like it's just like I like having it. It's just like it's like one of the ones where it's like, oh, I need to send it off. I need to send it off, and it's like I need to get it out. But it's just like I like having it, man. It's like one of the ones like because it means so much to me because like it's not only like it was a cool A-OK, but it was also like it's the mascot of my other show. So
Yeah,
it's just
the
like
Max out of the hunt. Yeah,
yeah. So it's like I don't want to just like send it out and then like and I've had like some scares happen, man, with like sending stuff out, like from CGC and like
yeah,
and then like I've had some scares like just buying stuff and sending and like coming to me or
yeah.
sending stuff out. No, bro.
I love Craven as a character. Like I
Yeah,
hold Craven in high regard, and I've said it before that I'm not a big Spidey fan, a big Spider-Man reader, but Craven's Last Hunt is one of the. It's like it's in that Watchmen realm, dude. It's one of the best stories
dude.
that I've read
Yeah,
in comics, and ever since I read that, I'm like Craven's the shit. Craven,
yeah, man. Like every time they would do like a movie with this, like I knew they were gonna like do like the Green Goblin. That's a must. He's like the first one they got to come off with, and then like shot like Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire with a Doc Ock, dude. Classic. I like that one. It's like that's one of the ones that's like good to me, and then it's like, but it was always like, all right, Craven's Last Hunt, Craven's Last Hunt's already made for you, and I never understood why like as like they even like I seen like a thing where like Kevin Feige was like he would tell the people like before he was like in charge, he would tell the people like just follow the comic books, and they wouldn't listen to him and stuff. And it's like it's
Yeah.
there.
And if I was to, use a little conspiracy theory brain, I would say, if you guys watch the end of the most recent, the Spider-Man Far From Home, at the end, spoiler alert, close your ears if you didn't see it, or if you care about that kind of shit. But at the end of the movie, his identity gets revealed, right? So Peter Parker's identity is on blast to the world, right? So you would think in the next movie, with his identity on blast and he's framed for murder, he's going to be on the run, aka he might be getting hunted, So like that would be a perfect time with like Parker on the run, trying to stay low, Craven pursuing him,
and he's on. That would be good, man. That would be good. Like Hollywood, if you're listening.
and I want to reiterate what D-Runk said. He said, "Damn it, Tony, keep going on the Watchmen HBO show. It gets a lot better as it goes."
Okay. I clicked that.
I'll second that, bro. I think it's a show that when you finish it, you won't regret having watched it.
All right. So this is a.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Real quick.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
There it is.
High grade on that one. Nice.
Yeah, it's a high grade. And I'll be honest, I don't. I got this one as like more of an investment book. I don't really. I think this book is a little overhyped. You know what I mean? A little overpriced, if you ask me. I mean, it's practically a '90s book. It's almost a fucking '90s book. And Venom's cool, but I don't know. This book goes for crazy money, but I got a good deal. So, and I kind of feel like I might be able to bump it to a 9.8. We'll see. One of these days, I'm going to find out. But it's a Grail. It's a Grail.
Oh yeah. A lot of people like that book as a Grail, and it's like because there's a lot of Venom fans, and like that was like a movie I enjoyed too. Like even though it wasn't what I expected it to be, but I enjoyed it. So
yeah, I think it was fun. I'll be curious to see how
So this is one that I know you hunted down just recently.
Oh, baby.
So look, it's what was it? The father of the year picture.
Yeah. I tried. That was my father cover, man.
Yeah. So this is one I know you hunted down, and it's like,
yeah, good time. That was my next thing was gonna be my X-Men Grails. So
bust them on that. Let's see.
I got X-Men Grails, then Batman Grails, and then it's a wrap. So I guess I'll show this as an X-Men Grail. First Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
Boom. 9-4.
Newsstand. That book is weird, man, because it's like it goes up, but it never really goes down. Really, like it doesn't go below a certain point, but it goes down and up, like just like fluctuates.
Yeah, I know, but I do think this is a good book to have.
Oh yeah, definitely have it.
People kind of sleep on it. Like people have this weird thing with Liefeld, and this is a '90s book, but
I would say what's weird is like I would say to have that book in your PC before you'd have the Cable appearance, because. But it's weird though, because back in the day you would want the Cable appearance first, and then like nobody really cared about the Deadpool appearance, and then it's like now it's like, oh, you want the Deadpool appearance first, and then like Cable, it's like because Cable's like I think half the price of the Deadpool, like
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, let's go through some X-Men bangers, dude.
All right, man. Let's see.
I'll start light with this one. This is almost like personal Grail. I love fucking Phantom X. This is Phantom X's first appearance. Then that's the issue after it, his cover appearance. One of the dopest characters. And I think I just really latched on.
I always like that cover.
Yeah, with the France in the back. He's an ill French thief type assassin guy. Dope powers, dope costume. And I think it's because when I got back into the comics, like reading them in the 20s, one of the things I read early on was that Rick Remender X-Force run. And that's one of my all-time runs is Remender's X-Force. And the team was dope and badass, but that was the first time I met or saw Phantom X. I'm like, who's this dude? He looks cool. And that was just my dude throughout. Ever since reading that run, I'm like, Phantom X is my shit. Here's my oldest X-Men. Well, aside from the one you just showed. This is one of my oldest X-Men books, X-Men 8. This one came to me courtesy of the Unruly Simeon, bro.
I always mess with people, but like, oh, that's the Uranus one.
Yeah. the anus, the
The
unseen
anus.
threat. My anus is untouchable, so that works. It's a one way out, brother. It's an amazing condition, bro. I can't believe the condition. We got the Sentinel in there.
Oh man, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, in great shape, bro. Shout out to Biggie Shack. He loves this book. He loves the Sentinel.
Sentinels are the bomb, man. Like, I mean, like, what greater threat? I mean, like, I think, like, when I watched, what was it, the Days of Future Past, when they just, like, wiped out the whole X-Men in the beginning, I was just like, yo.
Yeah, and they make a perfect, like, a lot of villains, like say Captain America, for example. A lot of times he'll fight those Hydra soldiers, those guys with like the square type head.
Yeah.
And like as far as goons go, right? You could almost say they're a level up from goons, but
Oh, yeah.
kind of like the X-Men version of like goons, where you just have like a squad of them come on you, and they're almost like they're not their own person, but that's such a dope idea to have like a bunch of these big robots. And anyway,
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like every time I like, and it's like anytime like I see it, it's like it's like all right, it's like are they gonna? Because like some of them adapt to like their powers or whatever, so it's like it's
yeah,
that's what was
yeah,
always cool to me.
yeah, Nimrod and shit. Bro, I almost blew my mind, bro. Gem Mint posted a video earlier, and he showed this X-Men diorama from Sideshow Collectibles.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's three big ass Sentinels with like mad X-Men characters you could think of, all in like these 1/10 scale, and it makes the illest Sentinel battle statue fucking diorama
Oh, I gotta go look that
I've
up.
ever seen, bro. Check it out; it's amazing. I'm sure I could never afford even one of them, but holy shit, you got to see it. It's just cool to see.
And see, like me and you are like both Magneto fans, so it's just
Oh
like,
yeah, that's why this book is in the mix, bro. That's why that one's in the mix.
man, I gotta get that one.
And then
Oh,
you say that, like, I gotta get
I
that.
know. I keep passing on it. It's like, oh, and like my buddy that owns the shop, my honey hole and stuff. He's got one on the wall, and he keeps. I got it up there for you whenever you. I'm like, I know, man, but it's just like,
Get it out the way, man. You'll regret
yeah,
it. It's out, dude. It's a great
it's a
book. His
great
first
cover,
outside of X-Men, right?
man.
This one came to me courtesy of my boy Stone Cold Steve Austin, Steve Whiting, Stone Cold Steve Whiting. The first John Buscema, dude. First John
Newsstand.
Buscema on X-Men. John Byrne. I'm sorry. John Byrne. John Byrne on X-Men.
Nice. Oh.
Uh, uh.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I think Biggie's got one of those too.
Yeah. Biggie's got his slabs, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it you that has it signed or no?
What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about?
You son of a gun.
Yeah, I need to get it signed by Stranko too.
You son of a gun.
I just be having everybody sign everything. Like sign it, sign it.
Those two.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yes, you gotta, dude. Speaking of future past, hold on,
Yeah. Speaking of how badass Sentinels are,
man,
fantastic. Two of the most iconic covers.
for real. Like that, the one with the spotlight that's been like done so many times. I mean, I literally have a Captain America cover done like that. Like literally have one.
Yeah, what's so crazy about this cover is like you get so much, like it lays out the stories in one image. You know what I mean? Like that, it just, man, it tells you so much. Like, all right, Wolverine's old, everyone's dead, they're in a spotlight, they're getting hunted. Like it's so dope, and the attention, like I don't know, it's just one of the most masterful covers that like
Oh yeah,
so much about the story, bro. And then everyone dies. I mean, what a bold statement. You know what I mean? All right. Here's the X-Men bangers. Here we go.
here's my little low grade one of them.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. Yeah, I don't have those slabs. Might have to do that.
Like,
Let's see. Should I put these in order? Fuck. I'm just gonna rock through them, not in order. X-Men 4.
yes, banger.
Love this book. Man. Love it.
Gotta have, if you're a Magneto fan, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants fan,
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch fan, Quicksilver fan. Rest in peace.
yeah, yeah,
I was like, how you so fast and you can't dodge some bullets?
yeah, yeah. Love that book. Um, we'll throw Gambit in the mix.
I got the 9-8.
Yeah, we got a
Nice.
little 9-8. Shout out to my dog, Man Cave Comics, with the
Oof.
9.0. 9.0. I can't believe the condition on this.
Got the Banshee. Oof.
Eric Band. What a crazy red cover. Love this book. It's like I said, it's crazy that I've been A-OK Grail books in my collection. Like it's nuts. Love this. I remember when I opened it up and I saw the 9.0 in the corner, I was like, whoa, what? I'm like, that's crazy. Because 1960s books like that, bro, I'm lucky if I get over a 5. I usually stay 5 and below because, prices jump high when you get like almost near mint.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Shout out to Splash Page Comics, man. One of my bros.
What's up, Splash Page? Giant size.
Oh yeah, man,
Yeah.
dude. I was looking at prices on that thing, dude. Like ridiculous now. Like
Yeah.
like it's just like and I'm not talking about like for a 5. I'm talking about like I was looking at like low grade ones, like
Yeah.
for just like low grade to see where it's at now. Like because like I got a 1.8 or whatever the sign, but it was a 2.0 PGX. It came back a 1.8 CGC gold label, and
Who
and
signed
like
it? Who signed
uh
your?
Claremont.
Okay.
And so whenever uh whenever I bought it for $300,
Mm.
and good luck finding one for $300 now.
No way. No way. I don't care what condition it's in. You ain't doing it.
It was like, bro, I was looking, I was like, man, I was like, you can't even. So yeah, that's like a crazy. Which is speaking of which is I'm gonna start doing a little series called Now and Then, and what it is like I'm gonna take the books that I bought during the hunt and that I've invested my money into, and
Where they are over time.
where they are now from when I bought them. Yeah, like so
Yeah.
obviously I bought that for 300. So if I
Yeah.
went to go look it up now, I've made a profit off of it if I
Yeah.
wanted to sell it. But I'm not.
This is one of those books that's like that FF48 where I was like, dude, I gotta get this book soon because I know it's gonna pop soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like the Fantastic Four and the X-Men news, like it's already out there, like it's already official, so it's like, oh shit, like
And it's making like others, it's making other stuff go up crazy, and it's
yeah,
like if it's mutant involved, it's kind of like a little spike to it or whatever.
yeah.
So you can.
And this one I got it from a good deal from my boy JB Discovery Bay.
Nice.
Yeah, he hooked it up, man. So shout out to you. Fuck it, Man Cave. When I was showing the Banshee book, he goes, "I was wondering where that went." Yeah, right. I was wondering where that went.
Man.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta have that one.
you know.
Let me pull out Bueller's book. It's Bueller's.
Yeah, yeah. Sun faded.
Yeah, sketch variant. Yes.
That shit's so crazy. The lack of color on it is crazy.
Like mine compared to yours. Like that. It's like that's crazy though.
Yeah, it's like you got an Instagram filter on it or something. One thing I'll say about this book, bro, is if it wasn't so important of a book, um, I would not have it slabbed. I would just have it as a book in my run. Like I have a lot of these X-Men books because, bro, I just gotta say, when it comes to covers,
It wasn't one that was supposed to be like popping. It was
oh,
just like
it's so disappointing. I'm like, bro, the first one after Giant Size, and this is the
yeah,
cover. I hate this cover.
yeah. It's like okay, like they're all falling out the plate and stuff. I'm like,
You know
but
what
like
annoys me? Well, you know what really annoys me is like the falling isn't even that bad. It's the placement of this dude's head in the background.
yeah, and he died in the same issue.
It's not. There's no symmetry to it. Like Storm is just in the front of his face. Like it looks so dumb.
It's like we gotta squeeze Doctor Nefarious or what was it? Doctor Nefario? What is it? I
Yeah,
forget.
you came seeking Count Nefaria. Instead,
Yeah, yeah.
you have only found death. and there's a random plane exploding. I don't know.
Yeah, on the ferry or whatever. Then it's what is it? Because like I guess you like if you can't get like right yeah because like yeah like I said the giant size is getting kind of ridiculous. So I'd say jump onto this one if you can't get the
Yeah,
giant size because like
yeah.
it's getting ridiculous. Because this is the second appearance of Nightcrawler, Storm, Thunderbird, and the final, basically, well, not the final appearance, but like the second appearance of Thunderbird and Colossus. Then,
What are they called? What are they?
huh?
Second?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Appearance.
second,
Yeah.
yeah, second appearance. And then like then the next one, like Thunderbird dies.
Yeah.
So like this guy was like this guy's introduced like earlier than the
Bro,
Faria
you know
guy.
what's hilarious is so Giant Size X-Men 1
Yeah,
is first appearance of Thunderbird. X-Men 90, you know what I mean?
like one
Yeah.
episode, you made one issue.
The next issue, Death of Thunderbird.
And like I did a review on his death, which is kind of funny because it's like he could avoid dying. You know this, right? He could avoid dying because Xavier tried to tell him in his mind, like, hey, no, don't go after him, get off the plane. And then like Banshee's behind the guy, like, hey, let go, I'll catch you. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna hang on. And they crash into the mountain. So that's how he
You had it coming.
yeah, that's how he dies. I'm sorry to say that's how he dies. But and yes, we read.
Yeah.
We read the books.
And
Yeah.
because I just wanted to double check just to like confirm how many first appearances of huge characters. Like this is such a good book to get, bro.
It's like the second appearance of Wolverine.
Second appearance of Wolverine, second full appearance. There's Hulk 180, 181 fans but first appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler, and Colossus. Those are three huge characters.
Shouts out to Philly Bourne. What's up?
Yo. All right, now even though I guess I saved my Batman for last, even though my X-Men books are bigger than my Batman collection still.
I got like one Batman book, and you know which one it is that I like to show.
Yeah. My Batman collection needs work, but so I'm showing you the most valuable, the most expensive book in my collection to round out my X-Men collection is that 181
Oof.
7-0, baby.
Yeah, I'm not in that club. Sorry.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, shut your mouth. I don't know what I said to trigger Alexa, but shout out to my boy D-Runk, dude. Let it go.
Yeah. Chris Barrett Thunderbird basically killed himself.
Yeah.
If he would have let go and Banshee would have caught him, or if he would have listened to Charles Xavier, he would have been alive. So I'm just go read it. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Let me show this while I got it here.
Nice.
In my sketch cover, Grail,
Ooh.
Batman Bane. As we transition into Batman, that's a good segue book.
Nice. Before you jump over there, let me show you
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, first.
For all you Hulk fans out there, Wolverine fans, you debate on it.
Yeah, which one?
We got the first appearance
or is it
cameo, or is it that one? Is it that one? Is it this one? Is it that one? I mean,
prototype Wolverine. I would love for them to add that to the CGC notes. First prototype Wolverine, but I don't think they do prototype on labels a lot. So, all right, I'll run through these Batmans quick.
All right.
Because I know we've been going. How long have we been going? Yeah, about an hour. So
about an hour, yeah.
I'll show you the facsimile because it's at CGC. But I do have this book. I can't wait for it to come back. My first Batgirl. Banger. Banger. This is just a cover Grail for me.
Nice.
Carmine Infantino. The coolest Penguin cover of all.
He be like Infantino be killing the Flash. He be killing killing Batman. I be telling people all the time.
And look at that little date stamp, boy. Great book. Here's my little stack of Batman villain keys. I'd like to get the whole Batman Rogues Gallery. The best Rogues Gallery in comics. Eat it, Spider-Man fans. It's Batman, dude. All day. Ain't no debate. Animal cracker villains, animal themed villains. Anyway, Spider-Man villains are cool. But Batman's are better. So anyway, Riddler, first Silver Age appearance. Penguins, Silver Age appearance.
Nice.
Two-Face, Silver Age appearance. That's the thing with Batman collection. It's like to get all these guys like first appearance is like, bro, I'm not gonna do that.
Mm.
Oh, Raimi says they do prototype on CGC. Well, I wish they put some kind of note about Wolverine on that Foom, dude.
Let's see. What did he say? What is it?
First prototype Doctor Strange. How about then? I wonder if they do it on that book. I think it's like a Strange Tales or something where it's like prototype Doctor Doom, and it's like
Oh yeah.
green guy with
Well,
a.
that's like that one. Was it on the Hulk? It's like a prototype Magneto, the metal guy or whatever. That's what.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like
I don't think I've heard of that.
yeah. I think I heard that somewhere. Like it was like a prototype of Magneto or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
That'd be cool. What do you call it? Catwoman. Catwoman's first Silver Age appearance.
Nice.
I'm just never really dug this cop. Catwoman should not be wearing a cape, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Come on, how's she gonna be a cat burglar with a fucking cape?
Cape.
Come on.
Takes me back to Incredibles. No capes.
This one, since the Joker was largely absent from the Silver Age, and he kind of made his big return in this book, 251.
Man,
So,
Neil Adams.
I like to say, like, this book is kind of like the Bronze Age debut of the Joker.
Clean cover too.
Such
Neil Adams.
Yeah, I'd like to upgrade this one into a little better shape, and maybe get a slabbed one because this one, upon closer inspection, it's got some flaws, but it's a great cover. It's a great comic too. We reviewed the facsimile edition of that book on Raiders Notes, and it holds up as a dope book. Bane's first appearance, slab, The Killing Joke.
Oh yeah.
Love it. The first book I bought from the community. I bought this off of Kavi, Comic Books NYC. The first of you motherfuckers that I ever bought from. I felt comfortable with him. I was like, all right, bro, I'll buy this book up. It felt so weird at first. I'm like, should I be buying it? I don't even know these people. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm going to PayPal you. How much you need? $300-$400? Yeah, let me
exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll send it to you. Don't worry. My wife be like,
the madness. Like, where's my receipt? Ain't no receipt on YouTube, bitch.
nope.
Like,
So here's what I want to show real quick.
Yeah,
we were talking about, this is like a Batman cover. When I seen it, I was like, this is out of the ordinary. I've never seen this before. And it's Infantino, and it's like one of the best Batman covers I ever seen because it's not a normal Batman cover.
I don't have that one. I need that one.
And that is Batman 194, people.
Love it. Love that fucking book.
Just weird. Just like when I seen it, I was like, I gotta have it because it just looks so weird. Like just
because Batman is a title that didn't often fuck with that trade dress.
Yeah, did not mess with the name or whatever. So to me, it was like when it was like weird because I was like, I'd never seen Batman's name messed up like that, And then like you showed me that one time, you showed me that not Neil Adams, but Arthur Adams had done a remake of that.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh man, what's that?
Right? I'm like, where's the book? Or I wish it was like a cover or a print you could buy. It was just like some
commission work. Yeah, it was like a
commission. Yeah.
Oh yeah, show the final book that you wanted to show.
Yeah, I got just two more. It's first print, Chris, on that Killing Joke because it's got the green. The green is how you would distinguish that. I got this. This one was A-OK to me from the homies, the C2E2 guys, D-Ronk, JP, Bear Island, NYC. Hooked me up with a 9.8 of the first ventriloquist.
Nice.
It's a dope Mike Mignola cover, but it's also a light troll because my relationship with the ventriloquist is kind of almost a meme at this point. It's like something I get teased about because my Batman Blank comic, which I was filling out all the inside with villains and I was saving the cover for like a Neil Adams commission of Batman. And this one artist accidentally put the ventriloquist
all over it. Oh,
kind of fucked up my book. I'm over it, whatever. But I told the guy inside the page, and he was like, "I'm sorry." blah blah blah. So to tease me, they got me the first ventriloquist because I'm a ventriloquist fan, dog. I
Man.
really am. I love this character.
Oh, it's cool. I liked him on the series and stuff too. He was
But
good.
considering the fire I have in here and the theme I was going for, it's not appropriate to have motherfucking ventriloquist on that book. Just saying. All right, last one of the Batman keys, the biggest, dollar amount value Batman key I have was one that I had in my childhood collection, dude. I paid cover price for this bitch, maybe less than cover price. No, I probably paid cover price, $1.25 from the OG collection. Bam, that Batgirl.
Oh man. Oh, I remember the story you told about that too. Like you were like, "What's the big deal about this?"
Yeah, I was. It was when I first started watching the YouTube. I'm like watching guys' videos. I'm like, oh, this is cool, and I kept on seeing it like in the background of people's shit. Batgirl. I'm like, why is that random ass Batgirl book back there? I'm like, I have that. And I saw it like once and brushed it off. Then I saw it like 2 or 3 more times. I'm like, all right, let me look this up and see.
That's always fun when you look like I got that book. Let me go see what's up, and then you're like, "Whoa!" Which speaking of book like that, like I've got one of those, and not one of those books, but a book that like
Yo,
I got, and I was like, "Whoa!"
it was such like a rush of a feeling of like, oh shit, when I found out, and I was so newbie too, because I know about comics. I've always been into the comic world and reading comics and shit, but this collector shit was like new to me 2 years ago, straight up. Like when I saw that this was hot, you know how I looked up what the book was worth? I didn't think of eBay sold prices or anything. I Googled comicbookpriceguide.com and I was on some random ass site looking up values and this and that. And I went through like my whole collection looking them up on that site to see if anything was special, and it was like it was so funny because it was so new to me. Like,
Oh yeah. So this was a book that I found in the wild for $4. And when I found it, I messaged two people, and I showed it on the hunt, but I messaged two people, which was Reggie Collects and White Whale Comics, and I was like, dude, look what I found for $4, and like I messaged them, and I was like, yo, and I couldn't believe I found it for $4, and it was like one of those books, like when you get it, it's like you know what you got, but it's like you just have to hold on to it. So it's one of those books that's buzzing now, but I always knew it was gonna buzz anyway. So $4, people.
hey, $4. Where is that at now? What's the value of that thing now?
Like a raw, I think goes for like $300 raw.
Oh, then a 9.6 slab must be crazy.
I think it's like I want to say like 4 or 5, up to 5. I think 5 or 6, because I know at 9.8's like up there, like a 9.8's up there, but like a 9.6 is not bad to have in this.
Wow.
So like for $4, man, I'll run to the bank with that one.
That might be one of your. You think that might be one of your biggest hustles?
Like,
You better have. That's a good hunt book right there, because that would
yeah.
have won the hunt. Especially if you tell people I paid $4 for this, you'd win.
Like I dead ass showed, like I sent the picture to Reggie and White. I was like, look, but man, so you got anything coming up on your channel?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night is Grader's Notes, and let me show you the book. You'll like it because it's an image book.
Oh snap!
Special guest grader, J Hood Creative. He won the contest, and part of the prize was you get to be on the show and pick the book. So he picked Wildcats.
Oh man, I can't hate on Wildcats.
Yeah. And I know he's a big fan of this artist. Well, this is Jim Lee, but Travis Charest on the inside. But that's a dope Jim Lee cover, man.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be reviewing that tomorrow at
Sweet.
8 p.m. on my channel, Grader's Notes, baby.
Hey, Magic Lasso, we were talking about you earlier in the show.
Yeah, we mentioned you earlier. Thank you so much for the AOK.
Just talking about him earlier. That's crazy. So, man,
we did
it. This has been What's Your Grail The Return. I'm Tony Sanders. This is Comichead84. And man, like, I hope you enjoyed the time here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to me and him. His link is in the description. Man, I just had a blast doing this once
Yeah,
again. Now,
you like
now I remember why I like doing this.
yeah. Because it's a fucking. It's like I said in my little promo thing. This show is like home run derby, bro. You just keep showing the bangers after bangers. But
So,
I'm glad you. Yeah, I hope you do another episode soon.
oh yeah, I gotta get another guest lined up,
And that
and
you can collect. Like this is kind of fun because if you watch the last episode and this episode, there's a lot more shit that I just showed tonight than than last year. So
yeah.
it's fun to
So yeah,
see the
it's,
people. Yeah,
you
yeah.
get to see the updated version of people's collection now, and I'm enjoying it, man. Like you've come a long way in a year. You've come a real long way,
No,
bro.
yeah. Well, you know how the habit is.
Oh yeah, oh
You
yeah.
know that. You know your boy needs his fix, dog.
I'm telling you. So you guys enjoy the night, man. This has been What's Your Grails The Return. I'm Tony Sanders, and I'll catch you guys later.